I've been
You
talking
think?
about doing this school thing for years. It's something everybody needs, you know what I mean? Because there's so
Yes,
much like false and bullshit information and people that think they know what they're talking about and then they go and they just,
yes,
I don't
that's
know,
true.
it's
Eh,
frustrating. But for
eh,
me, go ahead, say what you were gonna say.
I say you're right. I say you're definitely correct
Yeah.
because we try to learn from YouTube, and I don't think YouTube is enough of looking YouTube, and that's why I travel down there because you
Hmm.
can look at YouTube, you can look everybody saying what they want to say. What you know is what you give out. If you see someone that has been doing it for years and know the different type of CMOS, again, a face-to-face interaction, a Zoom interaction, or trying to know more from the person, it just gives you more knowledge of the what you're
For
selling.
sure. Yeah.
It-
It gives you more understanding and everything. Yeah.
more understanding. That's correct. Yeah. Because
Hmm.
if you ask me for instance now, I think it was you. I knew that there's a different name to every symbols. I didn't even realize that. I was just thinking, this is green, this is purple. No, I never knew there's a different name to some symbols are a bit thinner, and some of them are different looks, but they're all
Hmm.
symbols as well. Exactly. So, uh,
Hmm.
and everybody said the green one does something different, the purple one does something. It's just everyone says different stuff about
They
what
don't
they
have
do.
any
So
proof.
no, you don't have no proof.
Yeah. So in theory, yes, I could believe it. Okay, the green might have chlorophyll, but like there's no report that you could look where someone said, yes, this like, you know what I mean? It is true. This is, and I'm a scientific kind of guy where it's kind of like, you know what I mean? Like I've seen things where people said it's one thing and we tested it and you know what I mean? And it was totally different than what they what you would think it's supposed to be, you know?
Yeah,
So and at least for me, I have a huge, what's the word I want to say? Like motivation to always speak the truth. Like part of the reason why I'm doing this stuff is because when I first came to St. Lucia and I was learning like the Seamoss trade, the amount of farmers that would come up to me and be freaking out because of what some guy said online, right? There was this guy, Akeem Pierre, who was from Canada. And the
yes.
second anybody heard that I was from Canada, they would get right up in my face and say, "Oh, when you talk to that Akeem guy," and I'm like thinking in my head, like, bro, you know how big Canada is? Like when I talk to him, like I've never seen this guy in my life. He's like, he's a 5 hour flight from me. You know what I mean? Let alone a 5 hour drive. Like, but these guys talk to me like everybody knew everybody, and they basically was like shitting on him because he made one little mistake. He said something online that wasn't fully accurate, and I get it. Like he was probably told that and he's just repeating what he's being told, but for them it was huge. So in my view it was kind of like these guys watch us online and I don't want to be in my neighborhood or come back home and this guy is up in my face saying you lie, why'd you say all that shit? Because these guys don't play, right? Like they you know what I mean, to them you're fucking with their money in a sense, you're screwing with their
Yeah, that's true.
livelihood.
Yeah,
You start
yeah,
trying to spread this stuff that's not true. So that's where I've gotten a lot of respect and I guess a lot of like appreciation from these guys so that because they know
yeah.
I'm speaking out for them.